confirming we are live once again because oh, there it is. It's a lot faster this time. That's good. All right, we are live once again doing some more things for Scott the Waz, the most legendary YouTuber of all time. I just realized, yes, I exported to PNG again, so that's great. So we're gonna just take all this, all the files. 1,302 frames. I mean, theoretically, I could save some time, but alright. Now, the main problem with Sony Vegas is it doesn't know how to import files. So if I fudge up and put in a ton of PNGs, it'll make them all 5 seconds. And it can't even handle 1,300 frames. It took all night for my computer to figure out how to render this. So yeesh kabish. I don't want to drop them in, so I'm pretty sure some intro head's gonna be like, yo, what the hell are you doing using Sony Vegas? Why not just use After Effects? Dude, do you have any idea what you're saying? Well, of course he does. He makes intros, so obviously you gotta use After Effects to make intros, but I don't like Adobe. They have been doing some really shady stuff. They messed with my plan at one point. I managed to get it repaired, but it was really upsetting because they just screwed with my plan without warning me, and then turns out, hey, you're paying more for your plan and we didn't even tell you. So I stopped using Adobe. I haven't uninstalled everything Adobe-wise, but I plan on doing that soon because I have Vegas, and that's pretty much all I need. I think I crashed Sony Vegas, another thing that I have to force quit. Oh, jeebus. Okay, yeah, that's not how it works. System interrupts are using all my CPU? What's going on? Vegas Pro, end task. Problem solved. Vegas Pro 16. My transition to... Oh wow, OBS is crashing now. That's great. Okay, my PNG files just got implemented, and I have to delete those now. All of them. There we go. Sorry about the delay. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get this fixed. So I'm gonna change the properties of this thing to... Wait, where's my... Oh, I didn't save my profile. I feel stupid. 60 frames per second because that's what I always edit in. This is gonna be the rare export profile. Save. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. I'm gonna go to preferences and import. Where's import video? Maximum number of rendering threads 64 because screw off. GPU acceleration, of course. My GTX. For some reason, Vegas seems to have a better time rendering than Resolve, Premiere. It's just, I like Vegas more, and it also has a stupidly high number of effects. I think it's just, in my opinion though, it's easier to use Vegas. I've used this software for years now. Just now have I gotten back into it with the newer versions. How do you change the import links? Ah, yes, my MIDI, I mean. This thing is also used for audio, which I find really cool. Windows graphics card, 1600, 900, so I can preview the video there. I'm gonna just apply that real quick. Hit OK. Now I'm just gonna take, like, I don't know, frames 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drag them in. Vegas needs a little bit of time to process that I'm importing some footage here, but it will respond. Because I should be only using 5 frames. I remember I actually compiled a series of PNGs in Vegas one time because I accidentally exported it to PNG. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go through the trouble of just re-rendering it. I'm going to just put them all in Vegas and fix it manually. And I did. It worked very well, actually. Although it took a little bit of time to render, it compiled it pretty quick, I guess. Wow. My computer really does not know what to do with its hard drive. I think it's only a given that I just need to export. I need to switch to SSDs. Encoding overloaded. No duh. Okay, I'm gonna pick the files up. There we go. Now, as you can see, it's 25 seconds. 5 seconds per frame, which I don't want. So, how am I supposed to fix this? Simple. I need to go in and edit the settings, which I need to figure out where they are. Editing. New still image length. Yes. 300 frames at 600 frames a second. 60 frames a second. Alright. 1/60. Alright, so I'm gonna just divide 1/60 real quick. Hard drives. I hate these things. I really need to migrate my computer to... I really need to migrate everything on my drive to an SSD. Like, I'm sorry. Alright, 0.016 repeating. There we go. So now I just have to import the entire thing. My gosh, my brother is obnoxiously loud. Alright, so I'm actually... Okay, so there's a faulty frame right here, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like... Everything else looks pretty good. No, the fade-in looks perfectly smooth. It's just this one little outlier frame here, which I can just delete 0043 and copy it in and rename it to 0004. Perfect. And it's like it never even happened. Alright, let's take a look at that sweeping thing. Yep. That went through. Alright, everything's perfectly normal. Now I'm just going to throw it all into my project media here. Which I want to delete these frames. Because I really don't need those. I'm just going to be re-importing everything anyways. So, oh wow, Vegas. Right. I'm importing 1,300 frames. So, of course it's gonna lag, like, big time. Why would it not be lagging? 1,300 PNGs, let alone 1,300 files, let alone PNGs, are really laggy. So, you know what? I'm not even upset. I'm just gonna let it go and drop them in. Also, I have really good news. I am 100%. It has been confirmed. I'm going to TMG, Too Many Games 2019. So, all I hope is that I get to meet Scott the Woz, the legend himself. Also, James Rawl was going to be there, and I'm really excited because I also like AVGN. He's probably one of the best creators on this site, and I really just want to say hi and just talk anything. I'm just open to talk to any of my idols. And of course, you can't have my list of my favorite YouTubers without freaking Chugga Conroy. He's gonna be there too, and I'm super stoked about Emil because I've always wanted to meet him. Like, actually, I've always wanted to meet Emil. Like, I was begging to go to PAX West to meet Emil, and when I found out he was going to Too Many Games, I was like, holy crap! Not only that, Proton John and Nintendo Kirby Sun are going to. I really want to talk to John about Superman 64 because I actually own the game on an official cartridge. Where is my cartridge of Superman 64? I have it. I swear, I do have the game. I don't know where I put it though. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm holding my copy of Superman 64 right now. The worst game on the Nintendo 64, possibly the worst on the Nintendo console, and possibly the worst of all time. But yeah, it's a nice little game to have. Like, hey, guys, I have Superman 64. Everyone's like, what? And I'm just like, hey, you want to play it? And everyone's like, why would you want to play Superman 64? It's the worst game in existence. Well, I mean, it has some history behind it, and I think the game is alright. It's playable, at least. It's just a glitchy mess. It's like Big Rigs. Playable, but a glitchy mess. And rings. But hey, the game works, and I'm happy about that. Man, this is going to be an unpopular opinion. I'm just going to let Vegas do its thing, and I'm going to come back to the live dashboard to see how chat's going. I just go to chat, and immediately a message pops up. I'm a burrito. That is single-handedly the absolute greatest quote of all time. And the description wasn't wrong. The description really wasn't wrong. Because that has no idea what it's doing. Well, one moment. I will be right back. unable to figure out how do burritos get hot? A microwave? Lol. Oh, not only is that happening, but yeah, Explorer's crashing too. My computer is garbage. And it seems like graphics card seems to be taking a hit too, or it's just the CPU being like, I can't figure out what to do. Firefox seems to have an idea though, and it's good. Okay, you know what? New plan. I'm just gonna terminate both these somehow. You can hear me rapidly click. Yeah, it's still. Oh wow, crash handlers. My entire computer basically just locked up. I'm gonna have to, there goes that. Explorer recovered. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna reopen Vegas. Again. Did I do double open Vegas? How do burritos get hot? You cook it. What will I do if... By the way, can you understand me? Just... Oh, right. Sorry. But I was asking because, you know, I don't want to sound like silent. So everything is initializing. GPU accelerated video processing. What will I do if what will I do if you marry me? Then that'd be cool. Initializing, creating windows. It's happening. There it is. Oh, come on. Don't send because I deliberately closed Vegas, as you saw. Okay, so we're back into Vegas. I'm gonna create a new project using my export profile. Now, I'm gonna try importing just 100 frames at a time and see where that gets me. Oh my gosh, I just remembered I didn't even put it on Project Media. I hate this. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. For some reason, Vegas seems to start ridiculously fast. Like, it takes no more than about a few seconds after clicking the button, and immediately it shoots to start up. It's much better than Premiere Pro, in my opinion. So, new... But if you use Premiere Pro, I don't have anything against you. I just prefer Vegas. Okay, so let's try importing just 13 frames at a time. This could work. Okay, so Vegas is crashing. I'm not going to terminate it just yet because if this works, then potentially we could have something on our hands. There it is! First row is in. It's going to take a while, though. So it is working, though. That's a start. So one row at a time, I'm going to be putting in our 1300 frames. One row at a time. This is gonna be incredibly slow. Also, my favorite game is of all time is Portal 2. That game, no doubt about it, it is a masterpiece of modern gaming. Because it's not like some stupid battle royale game like Fortnite. It's not like trying to be popular. It's trying to cater. It's a first person puzzle game, and that's what was unique about Portal, like its mechanics and how it just handled all the subjects it threw at you. It was just a really interesting game, and Portal 2 evolved on those ideas so much so that it felt like it could have been the first game and it would have worked flawlessly. But yeah, if you haven't played the original Portal yet, if you haven't played either, I suggest you play the original Portal and then Portal 2, because 2 like has some specific plot points that allude to the original. Now, I played 2 first because I didn't know, like at first, like that was what I thought the first game was, just kind of boring. And then I played it and I was like, oh, this is good. Like, by boring, I meant like there was no plot, but there is plot. But I'm not gonna spoil it. It's just a very unique game that really appealed to me as a kid, and it still appeals to me today, which is something that most games can't say. I mean, Minecraft does appeal to me, but I don't consider it my favorite game of all time. Mario Kart appeals to me. It's up there, but it's not my favorite game of all time. I wouldn't be like hyper stoked to see it on a console because I know it's going to be on a console mainly, but the fact of the matter is, like, I just personally find these sorts of games to be amusing. It's just like Portal seemed to stick with me even throughout my my teen years, and it still does stick with me. It's one of my favorite. It's still easily my true favorite game of all time. I'm just trying to answer questions while I drag in different frames. This is boring, but hey, as long as it handles it properly, I think all is well. What do I think about Kogama? Okay. I'll answer the questions in order. First, second, third. My first favorite game is Portal 2. My second favorite game is Minecraft. And my third favorite game is Mario Kart. No, actually, switch Mario Kart and Minecraft. Mario Kart's my third favorite. Minecraft is my second favorite. What do I think about Kogama? That's a really good game. Well, for what it is. It's trying to be like a Roblox competitor, and I can really admire that. So, yeah, Kogama, it's unique, and I like the premise. So, ask away. Like, I have 1,300 frames I need to put in, so just ask away. I'm wide open. Get your friends to ask questions, too. That'd be fun. Oh, shoot. Get in there. I double clicked by accident, so I don't know if it'll crash Vegas or whatnot. Oh god. Did I crash Windows Explorer? I honestly think I crashed Windows Explorer. Leave your door. I don't actually have a door at this point in time. It broke. As in, the door completely obliterated itself. Like, it fell off the hinges, and we have to get a new one because the hinges are broken. I don't want to open a PNG file. I just want to use the... I just want to load in all my things. Come on, I guess you could do it, buddy. Oh, there we go. It was just crashing because it didn't have any idea what to do. Oh, wow. Oh, hey. Oh, no, it didn't figure it out completely yet. Yes, rip the door. It just imported really quickly. I was like, ooh, did it figure it out finally? No, it didn't. It's just, Do you have any more questions? I'm about 1/10 of the way there. What do I think of you? I think you're a really good person. Like, you have heart, unlike certain other people. I'm indirectly alluding to people who have, yeah, done some really bad shit in the past. In all honesty, though, I have nothing against them, but, well, I mean, I just don't want to be around them. I have nothing, like, I don't want them dead or anything. I don't want them to suffer. I just don't want them anywhere near me, honestly. And if someone's like, hey, can you talk to this person for me? I'm gonna be like, no, sorry. They hurt me in the past, and I really don't like them. But it's nothing personal. We all have those people we don't like, so. Also, thank you to Avery Leiserman for subscribing to the channel. You're awesome. Coming up on the next row of bullies are not fun. That went in. I'm glad you like me. Even if you didn't like me, I wouldn't be offended or anything, because there are gonna be people who don't like me, and I completely respect that. If I don't like people, you should have the you should have the completely valid reason to dislike me or somebody else, because I don't think what was I about to say? I don't think people should have like no opinion whatsoever. In fact, that would be complete chaos if nobody could have, or not chaos, but not, what's the word? Tyranny. It'd be complete tyranny if nobody had an opinion. Like, that's just something I find stupid, you know? Anyhow, I will be going to too many games. If you're going to, that's awesome. We could maybe like meet up and make a little video where you talk about your channel, and I'll give like a review at the end of the entire convention. Like, I'll do just a massive shout out video to all the creators I meet there. Maybe even Scott Lawaz. Please, buddy, I know you're out there. I want to talk to you. You're an amazing human being, I bet, and I really do look up to him. He's awesome. Oh, I feel your pain. Wait. Oh. What? Okay. Well, frame 188 for some reason is glitched in Windows Explorer. For some mysterious reason. Aw, that's sweet. But for some mysterious reason, like, it just does not want to work. 221. Drag that in. Oh, it's starting to handle the frames better. It's good. I think it's just like, hey, alright, he's dragging a ton of files, might as well just figure it out. Aw, that's sweet. But yeah, it is in Pennsylvania. It's in like a week, so you still have time to get tickets, book a hotel. We did it all within like 2 days. So, Hey, 43 people are in live chat. Who's the third person in the live chat? I can't do this. I can't tap. I can't do the drum roll. It's probably Lillian, though. She was in the last stream, so. It only makes sense. Yeah, I think. There we go. Vegas just had no idea what it was doing there for a second. It's all fine, though. Vegas, for some reason, has this little knack of lagging. It'll take ages. Hey, well, look forward to it. I'll look forward to meeting you if you decide, if you are able to show up. I'll look forward to meeting everybody. Even if they're not a fan, I'm still looking forward to meeting everybody there, because we're all united under the single. I want to come. Yes, I feel your pain. Also, 252 looked like it was glitching. We are coming up on 2/10 of the way there. 252. Yeah, it just hadn't loaded yet. I'm actually gonna see if I can speed up the importing process by just like loading up the frames like this. That might actually work. Yes, that is. Yeah, fan and a girlfriend. That is a great way to put it. I might actually just give away like a cold piece of metal just for no reason. If a fan shows up, the first fan to find me will get a signed Chromecast heatsink or metal plate. That's just the first prize I can think of. I highly doubt anybody's gonna get the prize, but hey, it's there. Alright, so all the frames have been loaded in. Let's actually try setting 2 rows in. Oh, 3 rows? Okay, new strategy. I'm just gonna take this row, put it in. Alright, new strategy. I'm gonna load an entire page of frames. That's really sweet. I've never actually met a fan in person. If I get to meet a fan in person, that'd be awesome. Not responding, Sony Vegas. Oh no. Well, Explorer is loading up all the at this point. Explorer is just loading up all the frames. I'm gonna sit here and wait for all the frames to load because it's the fact that it has to try to load all 1,300 frames before it can throw them all in Sony Vegas that's the issue. So I'm just gonna let Explorer do the work and then just give Vegas the work. So there's 6 rows of frames. And Vegas just took them all without breaking a sweat, see? Wow, I'm starting to get really, I'm starting to figure things out about Vegas. That's really nice, actually, that I figured that out. And the last frames on the next page are loaded in, so drag those into Vegas. Who wants me to play Royal High and stream it? Well, if you want that, then let me know in the comments. I will absolutely... I value... Oh, there's the beautiful transition that I made last stream. With Evelyn, yes. I will play Royal High with Evelyn when I do. Now, interesting little tidbit about me. I actually named myself Rare because I consider myself a rare breed of YouTuber, like one who cares more about meeting fans and talking to them and just being a good human being. Like, I value morals over money. I mean, money is definitely helpful for making good content, but it's not like the driving force behind everything I do. Like, I do it because it's fun. That's why I'm streaming. I'll teach you how to play it. Okay, thank you. Because I actually have no idea how to play Royal High. So, having any sort of assistance will be helpful. What in the name of heck? Hold on. Is it distorting? No, it's just my volume was so low. I was... 9 boyfriends, and none of them is as cute as I am. Okay, that's actually kind of cute. 9 boyfriends, and none of them is as cute as I am. And you can just hear me in the background laughing, because I am the elitist of the elite. I need to stop. Oh my goodness, I just saw a frame. Oh wait, no. Is it just like... Gosh. Sneezed. Oh my gosh. Alright, we are at 637 frames. I'm just gonna highlight them here, but I'm not gonna drag them in until they finish loading. Alright, good news is it's not going to be storming today, so I should actually be able to render it this time, because last night, not even last night, but yesterday afternoon, during the rendering process, I got about 100 frames in, and a thunderstorm hit, and knocked out power 4 times within 5 minutes. That essentially KO'd the render, and while my computer was about to start back up, it killed the render a second time, which is just it didn't even kill the render. It killed my computer, or shut it down, while it was starting up. 4 times! My computer was shut down improperly. 3 of those times, it shut down before it could even start up. Texas is bipolar, you know? Like, it's just like, I love being sunny, and then boom, 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 thunderstorms. Like, it's weird, but I don't know. It's just me, I guess. Alright, so... By the way, if you want to know what plugins I use GenArt, Sapphire, and BCC 9.0. And Spore's content something complete. Pretty good. Anyhow. $1,300 frames. Because sanity never was my end goal with this. Sanity was never my end goal with this export. That does go transparent, right? Yeah, pass through. It's just... Actually, you know what? Once that passes through, I literally don't need anything after it. So, technically these frames are all I need. Wait. Don't tell me. Am I out of frames? No way! Don't tell me I actually ran out of frames here. I didn't even make it to 1,000. Because technically there are a crap ton of frames that I literally do not need whatsoever. There we go. Anyhow, I'm just gonna drag in all of the frames. I mean, all of them. Does it have any idea what it's doing? Okay, so this is 974 frames being dragged in, and I don't think Vegas has any clue what it's trying to do here, so... Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Alright, we're back. I think I messed up and didn't fix the still frame length. Did I save still? No. Apply, okay. Come back here. Select all the frames and just drag them in. That's more like it, yes! There's a difference. I need to, Alright, ends up. Vegas has no idea what it's doing now. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's hundreds of frames that I really need to delete like half of them. Will I come to Holland? Potentially. If there's like a convention there that I'm really interested in, then I will definitely go. But even if not, then I'll definitely consider it. Okay, I'm looking for the first frame that is different, and then I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete the frame, all the frames one before. I'll delete that. I made a joke and be like, "You're not paying attention walking, and when a tornado is here, I'll still have no idea what's going on." What emoji is my favorite? My favorite emoji is thonk. I'll show you thonk. It became a meme lately, and I like that. This is thonk. You see why I like it? You see why I like it? Yeah, that's why I like it. It's just really weird, and I like really weird. Oh, is it a fade in I see? Or is that something on my screen? I don't remember. It looks like an S. It looks like that's the fade in there. 167.png. My gosh, I forgot how laggy this is. I'm partially unable to. I was partially unable to see that for a second. 1 second. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, here we are. That's definitely the S. That was not a smudge on the screen. It was just rendering. So I'm gonna go up to 165 here. Take the scroll bar all the way up. And delete everything before that frame. This is so painful to sit through and watch it just goes. Oh, there we go. Delete. Yes to all. Click yes to all. Okay, and I think Vegas just decided it does not like me anymore. Your friend drew her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. I get it. are going through a crash once again because it has no idea what it's doing. This is why I want an SSD, because then Vegas will be like, okay, there's that, boom, 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 gone. I should have probably rendered it out to my RAID array, I just realized. Because then they'd be accessing from the RAID array, which is actually pretty fast, not gonna lie. If I'm curious, Royale I want to be surprised when I play the game. Honestly, I really want to just be surprised whenever I play the game. Do you have any other questions? There we are. Okay, so yeah, Vegas takes a little bit sometimes. You just gotta give it a little patience. A, especially on a hard drive. B, when you have a ton of files. C, whenever they're all PNGs and it has to load them. You know what I find funny? Technically, Vegas is now owned by Magix, which they're a pretty decent. They're a pretty good company in Germany. Have I ever dropped my phone downstairs? Oh my gosh, yes I have. I also dropped my phone on a concrete, like just this random block of concrete and destroyed the screen. Literally, I just dropped the phone. It landed like on the corner of the concrete, and the screen was destroyed. An error occurred while processing the undo buffer. You should save your work immediately, but using a new project file name. Okay. Actually, that's a good idea. I need to save. Okay, this PC. What's my favorite flavor of ice cream? I personally like chocolate, but vanilla's okay. I completely respect your opinion if you like a different flavor of ice cream than me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on my radar. No, I need to get my flash drive. Where did I put my flash drive? Here. I was just using my flash drive as to copy over my effects. You like chocolate too? That's good. Chocolate is definitely a good flavor. It's the Blender folder. Intros. Animated text spinning. 3D. Scott, I love you. Effects. Stop. Vegas. So I'm going to save that and close Vegas. Go to my start menu, which... Hey, I turned... Do I like strawberries? I mean, they're fine. I don't really eat them that often, but whenever I do, they're good. I like strawberry flavored things. Strawberries can taste really weird. Like, it's probably... Do you just like strawberry flavored things? Because I know people who like strawberry flavored things, but don't like strawberry themselves. Strawberries, I mean. Because of the seeds. which I completely understand. But they're all right. I don't. I'm not out of this world in love with them like some people are. I don't despise them like some people do. But yeah. Oh, yeah, me too. Not because of the seeds. What do you not like? Okay, Vegas is back. I'm going to open. All right, I'm just gonna open the file. Scott, I love you. Effects.vegas. Yeah, it just said save it, restart it, and strawberries are more sour than the tastes than the strawberry flavored things for some reason. It's weird. I like sour. I can actually handle multiple warheads at a time for some reason. Like for some reason, I'm just numb to the effects of warheads or toxic waste. Oh, is that why? I'm texting my friend who also likes Angry Video Game Nerd. If you haven't watched his content, please watch it. It's probably some of the most high quality shit out there, trust me. Sweet and salty, but a bit spicy. An hour stream time! Woo! And it's lowering the entire project, so. Hold up 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Aw, she left. It sucks. What? Oh. Just globe life. Bit 19%. Hi, my personal data is ready to download for Spotify. Yeah, that's me. Oh. Wait, Mario, it was Mario Odyssey starting valid. Oh yeah, the drop shift mechanical keyboard. I don't plan on getting the shift because I already have a pretty decent keyboard. The G910 is alright. It's not the best in the world, but I mean, I'm kind of biased to Logitech, so I can't really say no. Besides, Arcs control is really cool. Just sticking my phone here instead of having a third monitor with all my stuff, I can just pop my phone on my keyboard while I play. I can look down, hey, there's this stuff, and I can also use media controls. I just find that really cool. And I know it's not as good as like the Roamer G's, but who am I kidding? Well, not Roamer G. It's not as good as like Cherries. I don't like Cherries though. They're just too mediocre in my opinion. I mean, they sound alright, but that's about it. They don't. I don't know. It's just an opinion. The Roamers feel good. They sound good too. Like wow, they sound really good. Like I'll just do like a little typing demo. So how did that sound? Good, right? I'm just gonna watch some donut real quick. BRB. it imported, looks like. Yep. Sorry about the delay again. Anyhow. Just gonna zoom in. This little guy and expand. Right. Anyhow. Video track. I'm gonna put it down there. And I'm just gonna plop just I'm gonna insert generated media. I'm just gonna insert a in there. Oh, that's great. There's no transparency. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and export. You know what? Okay, question. Should I re-render this with particles in the background? Yeah, I'm going to. Because I really don't need all this, so forget it. I'll come back with this. Actually, you know what? Oh my gosh! Wow. Even just clicking off makes it seem broken. That's worrying to say the least. So I don't need any background and whatnot. I just need to import. I just need to have particles, which I have. I actually have particles. So that's. Hold on 1 second. So as you can see, Blender's open. I'm gonna open a project here. Well, the project. Text. Then make a new scene. Now I'm going to copy. Now I'm going to take this guy, these guys, copy them, and then I'm going to setting copy here, then put these in Blender render, give them new materials, so shadeless screen, perfect. So now we have that. So I can actually just implement the green screen. Is that actually implementing the green screen? There we go. So yeah, everything looks great so far. Which actually I'm gonna make the green screen and just composite it over. And I make a full copy. Particles. This is where the fun comes into play. Now for smoke, I have no idea what to do, so I'm just gonna do what I know best. Making ridiculously crazy, but ridiculously awesome particles. Okay, I'm gonna make a new material. Particles. And I always use halos. And then an ocean modifier, which makes it look like this. And of course I scale it down so it actually somewhat fits. Now I have to keyframe time, so time 0. And do that. So 1300 frames. 20. 25 seconds. So, hey, welcome back. I decided to abandon Vegas for now, and I'm going to just work on text editor. No, graph editor. Now, I want the time here. So there's that. I'm just going to keyframe that. Now, as you can see, it's a Bezier line. The worst line, which I don't want it to be. I want it to be linear because it's time-based. So let's see how it looks. What did you have for dinner? Alright, I'm gonna take a look at... Oh, shoot. It has to be scaled out so it doesn't look totally terrible. See, it's just way too bright here. Better. Did you have candy for dinner? Wait a second, couldn't I just append? Hold on. USB drive, it's the Blender folder, intros, packs, stuff for intros, curve set. I don't want After Effects. I don't use After Effects anymore, so let's... Awkward. This is awkward. Oh my gosh. 600 frames. Yeah. Blend 2K18 Lightroom. Are there any particles on this one? I wonder. Yeah, I actually use the blended 2K18 Lightroom, which is technically the JC Lightroom V1. Because if I go to my text, JC Lightroom V1, I also use the materials from the blended Lightroom. But I do have the Block Arts Lightroom as well. Which, in my opinion, has cooler mattes, but I don't really prefer it to the blended Lightroom. Anywho, here are the materials you get with the Lightroom. See, it's really nice looking rainbow material, but now if I pop into rendered view here, just like to show off what the materials look like. Yeah, it's a bit darker of a Lightroom. It looks cool though. I like it. I actually want to put this back on the GPU compute because I can actually use it. Look at that render speed. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Oh no, it's yes, as you can see, it looks pretty good. But no particles. Cheese. You ate cheese, didn't you? Oh wait, I need to go to YouTube real quick. But this is what I have right now. I'm just trying to find decent particles. Blender intro particles. Basic particles and trap code. To prevent myself from getting copyrighted, I'm muting audio again. I'm gonna take a listen to this. What could it be? Please stop your trap code. Okay, I'm just gonna try making this real quick. Hold on. The guy is like talking about a particle emitter. I'm gonna scale it about that much. Nope, too much. I'm gonna give this the halo material, so particles. Now I'm gonna give this thing a particle system, being an emitter. Start. Way back, but around negative 100. And ending around there. Gravity! Gravity is not fun. So, I'm gonna get back to watching real quick. Alright. Gravity. There we go. I'm just looking at the tutorial. Alright, now I get to change. My favorite part is changing the random seed so it does something differently from the other one. So if I render it now, gonna Shift D and move them down here. Oh, that's right. Now it's time to change the random seed on these. I'm gonna pop it up there. That looks pretty decent. I'm gonna change a little bit. Okay. So, graph editor. I want to change them because the there we go. That looks pretty alright, I guess. Yeah, I'll say that looks good. Now down here, you're just we're ignoring it because, yeah. But when we move up, that's when we're not ignoring it, so. Alright, now of course I'm going to have another one. Down there. With our white particles. I'm gonna plop it right back in now. I'm actually gonna scale it up a little bit though, it's just a little more random. Now I'm gonna advance it to right here, and this is our scene. Blue particles. O. Now I'm going to change this to our blue particles O and our white particles O. Now, our main white particles, I'm going to actually increase the size of so they look more meaty. It's like the only change I'm making. So there we go. Three. What do you think of this? Oh, pizza. I just realized. I was watching a tutorial on how to make particles. Sorry. Anyhow, it's that time now. It's time to actually pop into the compositor. Use nodes. I'm going to duplicate this twice. Text. Green screen particles here. I'm going to disconnect that. Now I'm going to move this over. I'm actually going to keep that moved over. 1, 2, 3. Now the green screen, okay, now I'm going to actually add some alpha overs. Duplicate those twice. And all I'm doing really is just mashing all this together, so. Plop that there. I'm going to do a quick test render. Pop open a little node editor over here, actually. Actually, you know what? Why am I even using this? Actually, having a nice preview would be nice. Just literally of the camera view. There we go. Render the image. Actually, no, that's not what I want it to be. Right here. So you can see the actual renders coming in. That's actually a really choppy circle. I should probably fix that in the curve settings. Actually, you know what? That doesn't look too bad. Wait, oh shoot. I forgot to change this background to sky. So I go to shading, alpha, transparent. Now let's head back over to particles, text, re-render the image. Whee! Now I actually enabled denoising because I think denoising is the bomb. Hold on 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I love how this, like, it actually follows a sort of curve there. It does follow the curve, sort of, and then as it comes up, oh shoot, that's the wrong particle thing. It's okay. We don't have a node editor for a reason. Pop back over here. Where nothing has changed? What? Actually, I should probably have this as a, I'm actually gonna temporarily switch this to another to our UV image editor. Compositing. There we go. Oh my goodness. Render image. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, what is even happening right now? Particles render up here. What? Hmm? Alright, I'm just gonna shoot through here. I'll just figure out how to pull this off. Okay. I will end up the stream as soon as I like solidify this render. I'm not even trying to edit to do effects in Blender because I can't do effects in Blender because I'm trash. I'm hot garbage. Oh, whoops. I didn't re-enable the outputs on that one. Render edge. There we go. Change to frame 185. 185. For render image. Should I actually leave it going while I render the image? Evelyn, should I leave it rendering while it's should I like leave the live stream going while I let it render? What do you think? So I did set it to be transparent, right? Yeah, I did. So you can see the fun thing is when I render this out, it will be a lot easier to render use in Vegas. So there it is. There's that. Everything is ready to go. Sweet. So, oh right, and I need to patch up the output. I'm gonna swap this over to properties. Change that to an outliner. Okay. PNG. I want it to change to FFmpeg video. H.264 MPEG 4. I'm actually gonna do a quick test render right here. I'm actually just gonna, full copy this. Test. I'm just gonna have this here and that there. Just to sort of see if it'll work. So I'll be back real quick. Hold on. Alright, so the render's done. I'm going to do a final test to make sure everything output correctly. So local to C, TMP, Scott intro. There it is. I wish I had that bookmarked. Do I have it bookmarked? Now I do. I'm gonna put it on private. That way you guys can't, that way, it's only like a few, it's a second long video, literally. Let's see if it's actually usable. Works, so. Oh yeah, that video. Alright, so that works. Great. Go here. And just delete everything. Boom! So this will make everything a lot easier. So 1302.01, I'm sorry. And then, because 1302 frames. So let's do it. Here you go. Wait, actually, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna actually export. I'm actually gonna end this stream, create a new one that's just for rendering, and I'm gonna unlist it. I'm gonna make the entire stream unlisted, so it's not ridiculously like people just like watching paint dry. I mean, if you want to watch paint dry, then yeah, that's fine. But all right, I'm gonna go and end the video. This stream. I will be back in a bit.